Our job is line work. We're out there to maintain electricity to the customers. They're climbing poles from 30 feet to 75 feet. They're handling voltages anywhere from a flashlight battery to a lightning pole.
The electricity is amazing. If you see it, there's a problem. When you can't see it, there's still a problem because you're just laying there waiting for something to happen.
If safety was easy, everybody'd be doing it, nobody'd be getting hurt. But safety isn't easy, it's an ongoing progress. Anybody gets hurt here at work, it could be an injury that they have to live with for the rest of their lives.
Generation and distribution of electric power is a very dangerous business, and we understand that, which is why we spend so much time talking about it, thinking about it, measuring it, and developing countermeasures for the things that we see that could potentially cause harm to our people.
Personally, I have a wife and 3 kids at home. I want to make sure every day I can go home to be a dad and a husband.
I can't work if I'm hurt. I can't take care of my family, and I don't need anything to threaten my health as far as safety. No job is too important to jeopardize my safety.
If people get hurt in our environment, that challenges their ability to go home safely. And so our expectations of our folks is to think about that, follow our safety procedures to ensure that they're able to go home every single day to their families.
I'm glad that they care about my safety. It's very comforting for my wife. She doesn't have to worry, am I gonna come home safe?
She sees the clothes I wear, all the gloves. It makes her feel a lot better. I'm gonna come home the same way I left.
They provide you with everything you need, and if there's something that you need replaced or you need, I've never heard anyone deny it.
No matter what you do, you gotta be safe doing it.
Now that's what safety means to me.
Communication is very important. I want them to know, don't just do something, but know why you're doing it. And we accomplish that through safety alerts and our morning huddles.
The morning safety meetings are very helpful, and it's kind of like lightens the mood in the morning a lot of times. And then sometimes it gets a little bit more serious.
By talking with everybody in morning meetings and bringing up safety things, it helps instill that into their mind before they walk out in the field.
It's all kind of information communicated. They even have reports that they put on the board where you can read about them.
It's just good to relay the message every day to make sure the guys know to look after one another. We stress 200% accountability every morning.
200% accountability is being 100% responsible for yourself, but also the 100% for your partner that you're working with.
Safety is a two-way street, and we are truly a family. And so in order for us to protect ourselves and protect our family, we have to look out for each other.
When you get into the work mode, everybody's paying attention and looking out for one another.
If there's 2 individuals out there, they're going to be communicating on every step and every move that they make.
It's always good to have a second opinion, or before you do something, hey, maybe we go this route, or let's do this.
Communication is very important. It's a critical aspect for safety. That ensures that everyone that's working this task or this job is always on the same page.
I have those situations where guys might not have their rubber gloves or rubber sleeves on. I've seen guys call them out on it. You know, hey man, get your hard hat on. Hey man, you need to put your sleeves on.
We have to look out for one another, whether you're young, whether you're old, you're new. It's up to us together as a group to ensure everyone's safety as well as our own.
Power to the people. Electricity.
You might come to a job and you're thinking, boy, this is gonna be an easy fix here. There's so much stuff in the area that you gotta be aware of.
Your surroundings is your biggest thing. You step out, do a 1-minute drill by yourself.
It's best to practice universal precautions. Assume the worst and proceed from there. I want to make sure there's no dogs. I want to make sure there's no uneven ground, there's no people milling around.
Your head's on a swivel, making sure you're safe.
The job is only dangerous when you don't apply the safety rules.
But most of the accidents happen not while we're performing our work. It's getting to the pole in the truck.
Slips, trips, and falls are covered constantly.
It could be a guy just getting off of a truck and he falls.
Twisting your ankle, or in my instance, getting stung by a bee. There are dangers on so many levels besides what we work with, but just the environment in itself. You have to be careful and cautious always.
It's become a big part of our job, outside of our job. And we've learned to be safe at home with some of the tips that we do get from the job.
It's family at home and family here. It's the same thing as seeing my wife try to stand on a top step of the ladder. Don't do it.
It's one thing to run reports and to do analysis to understand safety. It's a far more important task to really connect and talk to people about what their real issues are so that we can put in real corrective actions. We'd like near misses reported. A near miss is just that. It's not an accident, but it could have been.
We have to take the metrics and put them all together and sort them out. That's the only way to figure out what the problem is.
Each one of those data points is an opportunity to improve our processes, improve our procedures to help people stay safe.
It might prevent the same thing from happening to another individual. Just because it happens in Newport doesn't mean it can't happen in North area.
We are trying to change the safety culture. We're trying to transition from an environment that was punitive to an environment in which we celebrate near misses.
I really don't expect ever to have discipline out of it, because in order to share that, that's more valuable when you can save so many accidents in the future. You're actually doing that extra 100%, the 200% safety by reporting it, because you're sharing it amongst the whole industry. That in itself, I think, is changing the culture.
We all are in it together. We understand that no matter what, we are brother's keeper. We want to watch out for each other every day, and we all trust each other.
Safety is a way of life because it means our life and the type of work that we do.
You don't want to go home and you think, I should have said something.
You're not the only one with the family, so you know that you want somebody else to go home to their family.
I mean, our true north is for no one to get hurt. Of course, cost is important and productivity and all the things that we do to serve our customers. But if we're not safe and healthy and thinking clearly, it challenges our ability to satisfy those other things.